Hello everybody! How you guys doing? It's Wednesday. We got some new versions of Minecraft. You guys haven't checked it out. I just released a new video explaining all that. It's also November 23rd. We have Thanksgiving in the United States tomorrow. I wonder how many of you guys got today off because of Thanksgiving. Otherwise, some people also get out of school early on Wednesdays. So their family can like travel for Thanksgiving. Rick came in with 10 biddies saying, "Hello, Rays. This is your daily dose of bits." How you doing there, Rick? Great to see some familiar faces. We also got House Chicken here. Reddish is in the chat. We got Rang, Doom himself. First time chatters, including B-Mate. You guys are new to the stream. Don't forget to say hi in the chat. Also hit the follow button. A little heart underneath the stream gets you access to some lovely emotes for free. Other perks. Not ugly perks. Other perks. Eagle Apples is also here. Hey, Sandstorm. What else we got going on? Yeah, Rick showing off his amazing cheer bits. We got Dex. Oh, there's Clicky MC. Hey, Clicky. Thanks everybody contributing to Community Challenge. Visit Dragon Farm. How's my music? Is it not like overwhelming? You guys can hear me well? I was checking, so they got the day off. Frank says happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a holiday to remember thanks for just like everything in your life, kind of. Like giving thanks. That's really cool. I was checking, do you just get Wednesday off or did you also get like Tuesday off or something? Oh, no one's here as well.
Got
Clicky.
distracted.
Hey, Clicky coming in with a resub 9 months. Wow, you're making way up to an entire year. Thanks so much for using your Prime. Welcome back. If you guys know if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, or if you know someone that has that, make sure to use it up here on Twitch each and every month to get a free Twitch sub. Just as Clicky did there, you get access to tons of perks if you sub to me, including access to our supporter server, which we're doing the Raise Grid Challenge on. Did upload a new video for that series on Sunday.
Got distracted.
And my bot likes to double announce stuff some days. Guess today's that day. Look at, you got a whole week off for Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness, so you have like 2 weekends and all the weekdays in between. That's pretty awesome. Welcome in, testing. Ugly perk, says Clicky. Yeah. Yeah, you did get a gifted sub. No one. I think if you check your notifications or something up there, it'll tell you who you got it from. Hey, I got Lenny here. Reddish, of course. Chilling in the chat. It says, imagine being American. Shake my head. Are you American or you're not American? Music is fine, by the way. Frank says that family's heading to Savannah and Hilton Head for Thanksgiving. Savannah, is that in Georgia? I don't know where Hilton is. Oh, you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Nice. Everybody subscribe for double shout out. Dude, I never thought about that. we can use the bug as a perk. Be like, yeah, guys, you get double shout out. You know, if you subscribe to anyone else, you just get a single shout out. If you subscribe to here on Ray's Works, you'll get a double one. Why did I instantly die on the testing server? Probably command block, that's true. Black Friday's deals, yes, that's on Fridays. We could turn off command blocks if they're a problem on the testing server. Okay, so I thought it opened up my Minecraft. Maybe I forgot. Okay, let me load up Minecraft again. I don't know if the server's updated to the pre-releases. I guess I should have, yeah, I should ask. Does anybody know if they're updated or not? Oh, Ben's Plays is in the chat. Hey, you know that face. Also got Paul in here. I guess I won't really be on the testing server too much. But if there's any problems, just message the Minecraft admins. Like if there's problem with the command blocks, we could just disable all of them on the server. That's how we used to do it. but then I also sometimes use it once in a while. But yeah, how's Chicken just message a Minecraft admin? Data pack? I doubt it's a data pack unless there's like tons of items getting spammed. Yeah, the data pack isn't updated, or the server's not updated yet. Let me send out a message. Also, I'll meet myself on Discord while I get the stream going. Join all my socials. They're in chat. They're also on screen and always underneath of the stream as well. Let's see. My computer. Computer being computer. Okay, so I'm also in my Discord voice call. You guys can join in the voice call and listen in. Cheesy's in on here. And if you guys haven't joined, on my Discord, there's tons of different things, including notifications about when I send out new videos, new streams come out. I also got one for Twitter, Reddit. You can sign up for different notifications and all that good stuff. Also, there's tons of other things on there like Ask Help, general chatting with people in Minecraft, and all the goodies. But yeah, I'm gonna ask, see if we can get someone to update the server, testing server chat. Admin Minecraft. Can we please have the testing server updated to pre-2? Thanks. Alrighty. Dex says they're playing Raised right now. Awesome. I play that every Wednesday with the community, but you guys that support me can play it 24/7. And those guys that did see new Raised Grid episode, what do you guys think of it? And then we'll get into exactly what was all new in today's pre-releases. These will be the first like actual snapshots that will continue after the pre-releases. So it's kind of confusing. So essentially, we're getting pre-releases, but the things that are changed in the pre-releases are also going to make it into 1.20. So it's like they're... I had a really good example explaining it before, but I've seen it in other games. Essentially what they... Or I guess... Actually, maybe it was... I might watch a video of Henrik, one of the Mojang devs back in the day. He was explaining how they do that Spotify, where they release snapshots of, I think it was Spotify, and then they're just not visible in the current full release of Spotify, and then they continue working on it. It's kind of interesting the way he explained it. Anyways, essentially that's what they're doing in Minecraft now. So these snapshots, even though they're going to come out with a 1.19.3, they're going to, after that, they're going to continue with the snapshots. It's like in one continuation, and then they're just going to keep adding on to 1.20 stuff. I'm like 90% sure that's how it's going to work. Of course, they can always do it differently. Alrighty, so Mob Head Farm. It does sound like Mob Heads are also going to be a 1.20 and not 1.19.3. There's a few different references that I seen that kind of confirm that. But yeah, let's update my Mob Head Farm world. Hole. I think it's slash pole, right? Have you guys watched Ray's latest YouTube video? Yeah, I just uploaded a video about the snapshots. There are now pre-releases, but they're also going to be for 1.20. I talked about two different types of pre-releases. Pre-release 1 and 2. And then we also talked about the archaeology sneak peeks and what it means with the sniffer. How archaeology and sniffer could be related. talk about that in the video as well. So check it out if you haven't already. And anything else I need to get going? Oh yeah, let me update the info command. I've now got the notification. Which notification, Dex? For the stream or for the video? Both. Oh, on YouTube or on Discord? On Discord, you might have turned off your notification. On my Discord, if you don't want to get notified about streams or YouTube, you can turn off that in the self roles channel at the top. Okay, so info command, we'll get that updated, info test. And we will link in the new video, brand new video on the channel. The YouTube's been having some errors about data though. I got it on my phone. Oh, okay. YouTube and Discord. Huh. Yeah, on the Discord, you could definitely fix that up so that it will inform you. Because I know that one's working because I just checked. Phone, I don't know how you'd have to check your notifications. YouTube. So, new video out. New 1 to 20 snapshot. Pre-release 2. And my video is making auto head farm, and then my review video, I'll link there. Nice. Okay, I think I'm completed with that. There's a poll going on, letting you guys know if you've taken part in watching my latest video or not. I'll click say, do you think there'll be some exploits with the new bookshelves? They fixed the book dupe exploits. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe too much information inside of a bookshelf. Maybe we could like test that out. What happens if you put like what do I call them? The books with tons of information, put those inside one of those things? Maybe. It's called banned books. Oh, you got it on your phone now. What if you put a lot of enchanted books into one and then put a lot of bookshelves? Glitch signed. And the glitch signed books. Well, I mean, it only holds 6 books. Shelf only holds 6 books. So, in theory, the data size of a bookshelf should be smaller than a chest, because a chest could hold, what is it, like 27? So 27 banned books versus 6. So it should be different. Should be less. I suppose we can play around with it if we want to. Okay, I think I'm ready to get going. Hopefully I gave you time to watch my latest video. Hope you guys are also staying warm. I know a lot of my viewers are from the northern hemisphere. And it's winter. Actually, when do you guys feel like winter starts? It's not like the official winter, because that's in the middle of the darkest days. I turn that off. Yeah. I feel like for different people, winter starts different times. God. Okay. So, one thing I've been working on. Oh, what the heck is blocking these? Oh, it's a spider. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I've been working on a Piglin Head farm. This is going to be for 1.20 because it seems like Piglin Heads are not coming out with 1.19.3. So this farm will be ready in 1.20. I'll probably get it like mostly working and then do a video about it, and then I'll come back and then maybe tweak it a bit more. Just because people are really excited about this. They seem to be enjoying it. So I'll explain what's going on here. Let's turn on the data pack that removes the rain. See if it works. Also quieter stuff. Because I am in Thanksgiving break right now. Awesome. Did you get the whole week off or just day prior to Thanksgiving? You should try a 100-day thing video. I think that would be viral. In general, I just don't like. I don't like doing like just a world where I end up like deleting stuff afterwards, kind of thing. Since the subs server boost ran out, after it ran out, are you still able to play a raised grid? Raised grid is it automatically whitelist and remove people from the whitelist based off of their roles, either as a booster, a Twitch sub, or a Patreon. I wonder how these guys got here. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Is that kind of noisy for you guys? Oh, you got the whole week off. That's nice. There's one thing I really don't want to have a problem with the farm is minecarts piling up. It has to do with this transitional area here where they're moving from going up to going down. And I was trying to just use water to move them, but the problem is once they kind of clog up, the water doesn't move them over. So it's like kind of end up in weird scenarios. Like, see this? See how even though the water should be pushing them over, it's not. Something with like the momentum still pushing upwards. So it can't. And this one can't get moved over because it's not in the water anymore. Turn on hitbox. Well, yeah, it's still the water. It just must be still too much upward momentum. Yeah, and I haven't been able to find an actual fix for that. So what I did instead is I tried to time it so the mobs wouldn't pile up. And the way I did that is just by making some minecart uncollects them every so often. We did have a spider in there somewhere. But I'll show you guys how this all works. Let me just clean these out. Last stream, which was Saturday? Yeah. Saturday stream, we were working on this. Overall, like, we got the majority of the work done because we were working on this for many months. So we kind of figured out all the main things that are used for it. But, like I said, it's a mob head farm that's infinitely automatic. Meaning once you start up, it'll automatically continue making mob heads without you having to do anything. So at the very bottom here, let's see. I'll explain it so you guys all know what's going on. Bottom here, right above the water, we have two different farms. We got creeper farm using cats. And that should scare the creepers into the water down here. Then they're going to be sent over into this tripwire, which is going to activate minecarts every once in a while. And they're supposed to be spaced out so they never clog up. But then they get pushed into the bubble column. That's how we transfer them to the top very cheaply and easily. Over here, this is a dark room that spawns all sorts of mobs. Oh yeah, we gotta worry about witches. Did we figure out what happened to witches? I think they die. I think we did try that and they die. But anyways, spawns pretty much anything except for Enderman. They come down here. They're supposed to also get picked up minecarts. I think I ran out of them. Need a string go by. Anyways, if it works. Yep. Every once in a while, picks one up, gets stuck in the minecart, put into a bubble column. So we got two bubble columns. We keep one just for creepers. We keep the other one for other mobs. Oh, why is that so loud? But anyways, they take it all the way up. The reason why it's so tall is so we can store a lot of mobs. The idea is we store a lot of mobs. What are you doing there? The idea is we store a lot of mobs ahead of time. That way when a lightning storm comes, we can be very efficient using the actual thunderstorm time. We're like, hey, there's only going to be a thunderstorm for so many minutes. I think it's like 8 minutes or something on average. And we're going to try to use all that 8 minutes to convert stuff into charge creepers. So yeah, the mobs get up, go to up. We're almost at the very top of the world, I think. I think we are at the top. Yeah, we are. We're at the very top of the world. We're actually using almost the entire, well, yeah, we're using the entire height above the ground. And then we drop them back down. Have some honey to stop them from taking fall damage. Then we store them in here. They don't despawn because they're minecarts. So we can actually move them up and down without worrying about that. And then when the lightning storm comes, the machine automatically can detect lightning storms by this lightning rod being powered. And that's because it's constantly moving up and down. And resets the channeling trident, which produces lightning and actually strikes it. This not only detects lightning storm, but also will charge any creepers nearby. Charge creepers. So there's one that's going up. See it pretty soon. And yeah, the signal is going up here. So this redstone signal means that, hey, it's a lightning storm right now, and it's time to activate the machine. So it turns on automatically. And what it does is it goes to this big clock. And what the big clock does is activates these trapdoors here. Let me turn it off for a second. So that opens and closes those trapdoors. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a bit, Dex. Okay. That's supposed to have empty ones. Okay, so that's what it kind of looks like. Supposed to stack up mobs, both types. And then, when the lightning storm activates, it will automatically discharge two of them. They break out of the minecarts using the lightning. The minecarts are reused, make it infinitely automatic. We also make a charge creeper, which then gets hit by a skeleton down here, and it blows up the mobs over there. And then that will actually kill them. And then they drop their heads. You can see all the mob heads we got so far from the farm. How loud are the explosions? Were the explosions loud for you guys? Maybe it was just me. But the way we get the charged creepers to blow up infinitely automatically without having to use any flint and steel, or even now we could use fire charges, is that have a skeleton that shoots them, and the skeleton trying to hit the golem in the background. I think I might be missing data packs. They got one. That's no fog. It's this one. One of these turns down explosions, I think. Works. Oh, I guess it makes them pretty much explosions pretty much quiet. I didn't hear nothing. But yeah, so the way the skeleton's not dying is not having another system, which is a witch that's throwing flash potions of damage. And the reason that's doing that is because this golem, thinking of snowballs, was trying to kill it, but instead it's getting washed away with the water. It works really nicely. It took us a long while to get this set up, figure out just perfectly. Everything kind of has to be working just so. So this produces, like I said, the mob heads for the zombie, the creeper, and the skeleton. So this, I actually designed this farm a while ago just for that. It works just fine. But with the new piglins in 1.20, I added in this portal over here. I got a command that lets me know when piglins come through. So the idea behind the second piece is that we could choose what type of heads we want. We could either go for like the creeper, skelly, zombie, or we could activate this portal side and get piglins. So I'll show you guys how that works. Did I turn this off? Oh, let's leave it on. Well, actually no. I'll go over there, I'll show you. So there's a portal here. Other side, there's my piglin farm. Made this back when piglins came out. Wasn't too useful at the time, but now it is useful. So when you want piglins, AFK up here at this glass. This will spawn in piglins underneath. Getting all the data packs added, resource packs. The walk says he just joined. See them working way down there. Why is it a dinner bone? Just for fun, just to show you have to name tag it. Text says I'm Discord, but I don't hear anything. Make sure you're not muted. I had to change your Discord settings. Apron has just reached 50 hours. Congratulations. You will be able to get op now if you want to on the testing server by messaging a server admin on Discord, while also having a screenshot of your 50 hours accomplishment. Yeah, don't convert instantly. Who else is in the chat? Oh, welcome in, goalie. You have a mega storage system design? I showcase someone else's design on my YouTube channel. If you type in storage, it probably pops up. You guys are asking what happens when the piglins come over to overall because they get converted. So I'll explain how I overcome that problem. Yeah, the piglin farm works good. Produces a lot of piglins. The zombified piglins walk out this way and they die. The other ones, they walk over here, they fall down here. And they fall into this little system. System is the objective isn't to give them a gold carrot so they don't despawn. Otherwise, they can despawn if you're a multiplayer server. And then afterwards, it lets them time to look at the carrot. And then after that, I'll push them through. Crab egg. E is for Piglin. Piglin. So you can watch this actually happening. Try to walk away from Soulfire over there. They end up here. And then they will fall down to the next layer. They're given a golden carrot, which they'll look at. And then from despawning. Then they'll drop down. And after that, they wait a little while, and then they drop, and then they get pushed into the portal. Once they get pushed to the portal, we give them a little bit of momentum. And I should push them outside the portal so they don't get stuck. And then they fall into this water stream, and they fall down here. So now what we're trying to do now is that is kind of loud. What we're trying to do now is make sure that when the mobs come down here, there's also a charge creeper that can come along with them and pull them up. We found out if there accidentally turns a piglin into a zombie piglin, it doesn't actually waste the charge creeper. Charge creeper will only apply 1 skull per charge creeper, and it'll only apply it to a mob that can actually give a skull. So if you have a bunch of like spiders in there or something, it kills them. You don't have to worry about it like wasting. It's 1 explosion. So that's kind of how far we got. Hopefully you guys kind of understood all that stuff. So the main thing we've been focusing on is making sure the transition from the portal over to the overworld is like smooth and good. Why am I still getting rain? Is it this one? I'm really just gonna add all the data, all the resource packs. One of them is supposed to make the rain vanish so you guys can... Oh, maybe it doesn't work. It's supposed to make the rain, rain particles like vanish, so that you guys can see more easily on stream. I do have night vision. Hey, Rainy. Speaking of rainy, raining in Minecraft because it's a thunderstorm. I guess I didn't really show this, but yeah, then the minecarts are picked up and they're just dropped again and they get recycled on there. So, if there's a zombie and a piglin nearby, which one will it create a head? I think it'll probably choose whichever one's closest, or which one, probably depends which one technically dies first. And that's probably based off of either UUIDs or maybe whichever one's closest. But the way we're gonna have this farm is we're gonna turn off this side, so only piglins will come to the portal. So it won't be like either or. That's something I have to also say, because currently like the farm works for the overall mobs. So if I want to also work for piglins, I have to like add this little piece onto it. You can see this little piece added onto it with the portal. But then I also have to maybe make a switch or something so people can choose which one they want to run. And I haven't figured that part out yet, but maybe I'll have a way to disable it. Rubbery is like, I like Minecraft a lot and eating ice cream. Oh no, you're eating ice cream right now. Oh, nice. Wait. Ice cream would be really cold to eat right now if it's cold where you live. It's cold here. I don't feel like eating ice cream. Okay, so what I currently have, the way I have it now is that when there's a lightning storm, it turns on this clock. The clock will open this door every so often. It opens it fast enough so that the system can handle the explosion of a charge creeper. I think it's like 6 seconds. Like every 6 seconds during a thunderstorm, we should have this combination of 2 mobs coming together, charge creeper and another mob, and then it produces a head. So what I decided to do, instead of just having a charge creeper and then trying to time a piglin coming in at the exact same time, properly come in and explode at the proper moment, I decided what to do would be easier if on the nether side we just AFK over here. So if AFK over here, the game still runs the lightning over there on the overall side, even if you're not there, as long as you're loading the chunks. So the way I decided it'd be easier if I just AFK here and piglins spawn, and as they're spawning and going through the system, they'll end up going through the portal here, and then they end up actually loading the chunks when they go through. So because of that, we don't have to store piglins like we do the skellies, zombies, and creepers. Like I said, watch your most recent video. What do you think of it? Rub says, like eating cold things when it's freezing outside. Weird. Maybe because you're indoors and it's like nice indoors, right? And it's cold outside, but then you're like, hey, I want to experience the cold. So then you eat the cold thing while being indoors. It's like you can get outdoor experience while being indoors. So yeah, there's just a little bit of redstone here that can tell when there's a lightning storm. When the lightning storm comes through, it drops the item, and then that will turn on or off this dropper system here. So currently it's turned off, so it does drop items. That way we're not wasting all our items when there's not a lightning storm. Really interesting, says Rang. Can't wait to see how sniffers are related to archaeology in 1.20. Yeah, I hope they make it somewhat related. You know, maybe like one of those little ceramic shards has a sniffer on it. I think that'd be cool, or an egg on it. That way, like, ties into the lore, and people are like, oh, there's eggs out there? There are sniffers? Let me go find them. Then they go out there and find them in the ruins. But yeah, I was able to really simplify the nether side just by letting the player AFK on this side rather than overworld side. Anywho, let's work on making sure everything's working properly. I'm going to load up another account. So I'll have my alt account AFKing above this piglin platform. And that way mobs are spawning in just as if the farm was running for real. Let's get my alt on. What if you brought charge creepers to nether? You could. The thing is, like, the way I'm storing them, the way they're getting taken out of the minecarts, I'm using the lightning to do all that, to charge them, everything. What you'd have to do is you'd have to wait until lightning storm comes, charge them in the overworld, because the lightning's over there. There's no lightning in the nether. Then you have to transport them through the nether portal. But to do that, you'd have to dismount them from their minecarts. And when you dismount them from their minecarts, they can despawn if there's someone else in the overworld, like a multiplayer server. So it's a lot easier to bring the piglins over to overworld because I can give them gold items and they purposely won't despawn. But there's nobody to give creepers special items to prevent them from despawning. So it makes a lot more sense to do it the other way around because it's so much cheaper. You don't have to use name pigs or anything. But yeah, good question. I'm excited for the archaeology and stuff. Just interesting lore behind Minecraft. So I'm gonna have my alt account AFKing above this. Oh. So that piglins and stuff spawn on it, and then like stuff they're shuffling through it. My account's already in place. It's up there. So now if I actually go and spectator, they should spawn here. Make sure they're... Well... okay. Let me turn on the render distance. But yeah, you can see they're spawning in. We fall down here. Then they're dropped. Get one item. We don't really care, like... It's not gonna be perfect, right? So here we got two piglins. Two piglins are going at the exact same time. But only one of the piglins is actually going to stay here. The other piglin isn't going to offer anything. So like when it blows up, only one piglin will actually drop a head. But it's not like let's see, what's the word? Rugged. It's not like a very rugged design. By me making it simple, I was able to make it easier for people to build, but you have to kind of do certain things in the right way in order to work. Creeper head! Yeah, sometimes these mobs in here actually pick up the heads. Lossless? No, I don't mean lossless. I mean, I designed it to be like cheap while also being infinitely automatic. The downside is that you have to like make sure to run this farm. If you want to run it for the piglins, you first have to AFK it. AFK platform on the overall is right here. You would AFK this until this whole thing filled up with creepers inside minecarts, and then only at that point you'd go and AFK the nether. And then the machine would automatically start up once a storm comes. And then when you come back from AFK, hopefully a storm came, and then you just come over here. And there should be Piglin heads over here, or if you chose other ones, there should be the other heads. Not perfectly efficient design. Well, because it's based off of lightning, there is really no perfectly efficient design because you could just scale it up. But yeah, we found out all these like piglins sitting in here don't really cause too much problems. You would have to remove them when you're trying to get the creepers to spawn in, otherwise they hold up the mob cap. That's everything got going on with that. Hopefully that explained it. So you can kind of see it already working. Like the piglins are coming through. They're dropping in. We don't care like how fast they're coming in. Let's fix it so they're not getting stuck in this portal. So figured out how this worked. I found this really weird trick to do with the rails, and I figured out how to make it consistent. I know these guys are like mad. Should I... Oops. Okay. But yeah, came up with this weird design. I think I figured out how to make it consistent. But I think I will actually use this. It's really strange. Should be a video. I made a video, and it'll be out pretty soon explaining how this works. It's pretty cool. You can actually sweep mobs out of the portal using it, so they don't get stuck in it. You don't need to put a ghast in there or anything. Cool. So now we fixed that problem. So the main thing is like as soon as the piglins come through, we want it. Yeah, I don't want them to fight. That's another thing we want to fix. We want to make sure they don't fight there. Because they're trying to fight against the water. How can we make it so they don't try to fight? Because essentially, in 15 seconds, they're going to convert over. No matter if you're standing here or standing at the bottom. Standing here is not good. They can get pushed by another one after them, but it would be nice if they just didn't have that problem to start with. I don't know what are they mad at? Anybody know? Are they getting mad as a group from the witch throwing, I think, damage potions? Still works. They give a block to the other side. Pathfind, maybe they won't fight the current. Get that block on the other side. You mean like the Pathfind over here? Well, I mean, the thing is like they're trying to walk somewhere, right? Maybe they're up here and they're thinking like, okay, I was up here, but then they get pushed. Like, hey, I want to get back up here again. So then try to walk up here. So it's kind of like they're already choosing a spot they're trying to go to. And because of that, they're really not going to choose another spot to walk to. I could try to scare them with some soul torches, I guess. Okay, so we want lights, which are under functional blocks, and soul torches. Let's put a soul torch here. Scary soul torch. So scary. Maybe I just put a trapdoor here or something. That way they don't think they're like leaving the platform. Okay, that seems to fix it. No cheating. Okay, if that works. So, what we're hoping is that so many piglins come through the portal that there's always like a piglin here when the charge creeper happens to blow up. Can't guarantee it. Just because I made the whole system kind of so cheap that it doesn't guarantee if there's a piglin there or not. Otherwise, what we'd have to do is send a signal. Every time we drop a creeper out, we'd have to send a signal through saying we want to drop one piglin out. But you can see the kite come in batches. I wish they didn't come in batches, so if I could figure out a way to kind of space them out. Because sometimes there might be a batch, but then there might be nothing. And if there's nothing, that means we lose the charge creeper and we don't get any heads for it. So far, I don't look like they're fighting the current. Maybe a little bit. They are given a gold item. Except, I purposely, because they have, oh, that was fighting against it. But yeah, I give them a gold item. And But I wait the 6 seconds that they have the gold item. No, I have to give the gold item before they come to the nether portal. Otherwise, it's possible they despawn and someone else is loading the nether. I might place blocks here so they stop jumping. I guess they're coming so frequently that kind of push each other. I guess if I want to, I could... See, last time, what was it? Last time we purposely gave the gold item prior to them going in. I can't remember why that was. You guys remember that? It's because of, like, when they got pushed in, they were sitting there like holding the gold item, but they were sitting in the portal. But I don't understand, because would it matter if they're sitting in the portal? Thanks for the drink up, Frank. Does anybody remember why we didn't want them to have the gold carrots? We dropped it down here. I had the gold carrot. They sat there and looked at the gold carrot. And because they were looking at the gold carrot, they weren't doing what we wanted them to do, which I can't remember what it was. I think they were just sitting in the nether portal on the other side. I think they were just sitting inside the portal here. And for some reason we thought maybe we were trying to scare them out of the portal or something, rather than using... not sure. But now they're using boats, it pretty much shoves them out. You can also see the momentum, the slime momentum. It pushes them, so they shouldn't really be in the portal to start with. Maybe we should try giving them the carrots later, like just before they go through. Because at one time, what was I doing? I was saying something like I was dropping carrots off, and then they would just pick it up as they fell through. Oh yeah, I just like put a pile of carrots here, and then as they come through, they just pick up 1 carrot each. In order to place carrots there, detect when carrots are removed, we need some kind of system to detect that. Well... So if we decide to just like have the piglins like just fall like straight. Like we could have the piglins, I guess before we had the piglins, oh yeah, we were trying to make the piglins walk into the portal, that's what it was, remember that? The piglins were trying to, instead of having them pushed in with the piston, we're trying to have them walk in. and we're trying to use their momentum of walking in order to make them clear the portal. But the problem was they were walking and then they're picking up the gold carrots, and then they were stopping. And we thought, okay, what if we could, maybe we can make them walk through the portal and pick up the carrots at the exact same time, but that did not work consistently. And we have to have them pick up the carrots before they go through the portal, otherwise they will despawn on the other side. So ideally they would walk off this platform, walk right up to the portal, and the same time they go through the portal, they pick up a carrot. But we just couldn't get that to work consistently. I think it's fine that they're looking at the carrot on the other side. So what do I want to do? What's the next biggest problem that I should resolve? What I could do is we can drop into this one and then remove the other trapdoors. Let's try that. Remove this trapdoor and this trapdoor. See if it gets the... Oh. Okay. Need a little bit more delay, I guess. Let's do that, and then let's add some more delay here. Let's see how this works before I do it for the entire system. Okay. I don't understand why these guys look like magic when they go through. They look like they're just touching the portal from far away somehow. I don't know. That looked a little bit better. Let's check the other side. What this does is that some of them should be holding the carrot as they get pushed through. At least one of them is. He definitely falls. The ones that are holding the carrot, they don't actually fly out of the portal like the other ones do. But they should all have momentum. I guess there's just so many of them. And that's the thing, like, the one with the carrot really just one of many. We're not giving them all carrots. Because we only care if one survives. All the rest can be converted to piglins. Zombie piglins, we don't really care. I'd say it's okay. We're still getting gaps, we're not getting piglins. I mean, this just happens to do with like spawning RNG kind of thing. We can make a bigger platform so we get more to spawn in. What else can we do? I am planning to move it down lower. Once I figure out how high I want this little piece here to be, I'll move it all down lower. But yeah, we can see we get tons of them all to come into one piece. It'd be nice if we could like... Oh! I think I know a way to solve this. I purposely tried to avoid this problem, but now I think I want to purposely make this problem. You can sometimes get a problem if mobs stack inside of a hole. So when mobs sit inside of a hole, they make it so other mobs can't fall in. So if we do something like this, I was like, I purposely want to make that deep so they don't do that. So now big mobs fall into this hole. It'll be harder for other mobs to get in there. Oh, because they're all jumping right now. Yeah, you see how it's hard for him to get in there? So we can use this to actually make sure that too many are not sitting in the hole at once. That way we can kind of save them for the next round. This is actually a really good idea. Okay, I gotta give myself a high five. High five. Because this actually solves a lot of problems without having to use any redstone. Like, instead of counting the mobs or putting them in minecarts one at a time, we could just do this. And this would make it, you know, I can even set this up a little bit better, so. Big Brain says, Kato. Yeah, I'm glad I figured this out. This was a problem the last couple times we worked on this. Type in the chat. It's always fun when you resolve an issue. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I can either do this, but I want them to not jump either because they were jumping. Well, we never really did find a way to stop them from jumping, did we? Okay, so for now, let me just hook this up for now and see how it works. We'll tweak it as we need to go. Then we can remove this one. Okay, let me go to spectator and see if something spawn in. Yeah, piggies. One falls in there. Jumps around. The jumping is bad. You can see he missed his little... We opened it up and he didn't fall down because he was so busy jumping. Oh yeah, so it looks like two can maybe fit in there. If there's a baby, maybe it could fit in there, but the third one can't really fit in there. That's pretty good. Okay, he hopped in there because he hopped. Let's see if we can kind of minimize the hopping. I'm just gonna throw in some. I think I'm just gonna use the probably the cheapest blocks that mobs don't spawn on, but are still. Well, yeah, I probably don't have to do leaves the whole thing. Let's just put a leaf over here. Because leaves are technically more expensive than slabs. Okay, do this work. Too high a hole to block hopping? Yeah, I'm trying to make it smaller. That's why I put the leaf there. Okay, still managed to get 3 in there. Oh, I can move this up now, I think. Right? Yeah, I don't know. Can I move it up? Maybe not. I guess they push each other in there. I could also put a boat in there. Kind of boat just to make the room smaller. Alternative, a slab instead of a top trapdoor. Then I have to use a piston. What I could do is I could use a gate. Actually, I think the babies get through gates, don't they? Right? Does anybody know? I'm pretty sure we tried this before. Gates. Try a gate. See what it is. Put a gate over here. Do a baby. Push the baby. What are you doing? Stop moving. my goodness. Okay. I can push you in there. Should be able to push you. It looks like it'll fit. Well, actually, let's put you right there. Yeah, see how I can put a gate there? It can fit between here and there. So gate isn't going to work. Otherwise, the gate is slightly, what do you want to call it? Slightly taller, shorter. Zars isn't just guy here. I don't know what you're doing. Well, I mean, you are giving advice. You're being helpful either way. They probably won't really stop extra babies from going there. The idea is you kind of want them to take up a lot of the room. Another one comes in there. Kind of, yeah, just kind of hopped in there. Let me try something. They walk slow on soul sand. Can push them in there. I think that works better. Yeah, let's watch some natural spawns. Yeah, I think that's much better. Definitely better than what it was before, all of them coming through. At least we're now dividing them into like halves or thirds. By that time, more pile up. This might solve our problem. Okay, and then what we're doing, we're dropping them. And then picking up a gold carrot and we're pushing them through. That part looks okay. We'll compact this afterwards. Then I'll move the whole thing really close to the bedrock to try to get the fastest spawns. Hopefully we get fast enough spawns. In theory, we won't have to store the piglins up. That's what my previous idea was like. Oh, I'll just have to store them like I did the ones in Overworld. But this will be much cheaper if we don't have to do that. What about honey so they don't jump? That's the next thing I was going to try. But I thought with honey, the block isn't full. So I thought they're going to get stuck on this ledge here. Derpy says, I'm new here, but I have seen some of your builds. Welcome in. Be sure to hit the follow button. You guys count as a follower. But I've seen some of your builds. Yeah, hope you enjoyed them. What is your guys' favorite build of mine? I think it's acting very similar to Soul Sand because they're not really like you can still jump on you can still jump on honey, right? You just can't jump as high. But you can still jump. And I think that's what they're doing. Either way they're jumping a little bit because they're hitting the heads on top. I think Soul Sand, at least the Soul Sand we don't have to worry about them getting caught in the ledge. It's also slightly cheaper. Ranks his favorite farm as a fern farm. That was a fun one. It was so simple. It looks like 2 adults kind of hold them back. Sometimes even 1 holds them, huh? That way, if there's a long dead area between spawns, there's time for them. Like in the meantime, another one spawned in there. So that's pretty nice. He was jumping though, so he did miss the... He did miss the thing. I wish... I wish I wouldn't do that. That's kind of annoying. What I could do is... I could put the trapdoor over here. Then remove this. No, I don't want it there. I want it here, I think. Oh, no. Well... I don't know. I guess it's not perfect. I'll try and get him so the heads would get stuck underneath of it, like that. See how they try to jump, but he's stuck, so he can't really go anywhere. And then, but then when this flips it flips the other way, so I think you could miss it either way. Let's try it. I think there's gonna be some other problems with this one. Okay. Let's see. I want to see some jumping ones. Welcome in, Haxie. They use a tripwire, trapdoor fences on their heads once one jumps in. I'm trying to do it without extra redstone pieces. Yeah, the only problem is if they get pushed back in this corner, they don't actually fall in. They just stand on the ledge. I bet I couldn't use gates. Honey block? Well, then I have to use a piston to pull it back. Oh, a third one got in there, huh? I wonder what else I can use. They're that wide. I wonder if I can use like amethyst or something. Other hitbox so low that they don't block others from getting in. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are soul sand. That's what helps a little bit. I could try placing something else besides soul sand. And I could try to close off the hole up there. What I could do is lab here and then put this up here. So I think they can get through. I don't know if it's gonna be even better though. Something like that. If you want that slab too high, next slab. You can't put a slab up here because then technically they think they can't go through it. Oh, seems like they're still getting through. They're getting through worse than soul sand. Can they fit through here? Not quite. Barely can't fit. Let's go look at some blocks that we could choose from. All the derp coming in saying, "Love your farms, man. Thanks so much." If you guys haven't already hit the follow button, welcome in, guys, and hit the little heart just underneath the stream. Have you guys count as a follower and get some lovely emotes you guys can use. Does mud have the same sinking? Yeah, it does, but it doesn't have the slowness. I was trying to get the slowness. Okay, so we're looking for blocks that are lower than a soul sand. Powder snow. Okay, how many layers is that? 7. 7 layers of powder snow. And then what is thicker than a trapdoor? All the amethyst. Okay. 7 powders of snow and then some amethyst. We'll try that. Problem is piglins might get stuck on ledges. If nothing else works, we could come in with pistons. With pistons, we'll probably be able to do quite a few things. What is the 1.20 update? Check it out on my YouTube. Okay, so we said 7 layers of snow. Snow is under natural blocks. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I can't go through there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Yeah, they could do that. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I was trying to prevent them from... I guess... Amethyst... How does amethyst... Is amethyst in this... Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll try 1, 2... We'll try all 3 of these. Sticks, you can't place them on trapdoors. Or can you place on this side? Okay, place on that side. Maybe... Does that help us? Yeah, I think it does. I think if I place trapdoor here, I think they can walk through it. Then I use amethyst to stop them from getting close. And then I use another amethyst down here. How is the babies? Come on, I want a big one. Okay, so the big one can't get through there. The little guy's got stuck on top of the amethyst. We could fix that by doing a double trapdoor. And then we could turn this trapdoor this direction. That. And then do that one. You gotta go to maybe. Dang! That little critter. Yeah, let's try this again. Dude, how are they so good? How are they so good at getting up there? Okay, they come in with the smaller amethyst down here. Babies are so crazy. Now I get stuck underneath of the amethyst and falls through. Even though it's jumping, it still falls through. Okay. What are we gonna do about you guys? What do we do about you guys? They'll get up there. Okay. We could try doing another trapdoor there. And now there's nothing to be above their head. We might want to. We might want to come in with something else. Can't you get the soul sand effect even though there's like something above it? Right? We wouldn't want to do that, but we could do something close to that. What else can we put on there? Oh, it's still too big. Okay. Get in there! Forgot to shave an inch off your head. Too tall. Okay. Maybe we don't need that. Stop that, baby. The idea is it's supposed to prevent other ones from getting in there. Hopefully we can like just do 2 at a time. Except for the babies, they're gonna kinda ignore. That's not bad. 2 to 3 looks like. So what's the benefit of this? I don't know. I guess the benefit is that they jump up and bonk their heads up against that. But I think we could do that differently too. I think we can even do that with jump up at the trapdoor here and still do that, right? Now they're slightly taller, which helps. And let's also fix this. How many got in there? 3? Nice thing is this guy here pushes them to that side too, so if they do decide to jump. Overall, they're really just not jumping anymore. I wonder why that is. How did we fix the jumping problem? Huh, not sure how. How, oh, they're like right up, well, they still got a pixel. They could jump a whole pixel if they wanted to. Jump a whole pixel. But they're not jumping at all. That is odd. But I'm glad they're not jumping. We're trying to fix that problem last time we were working on this. Upside down staircase there. Not sure where you're talking about. Think about like up here. They wouldn't be able to fit through there. Glass you placed at last. Think ahead, do something where I place glass. Where did I place glass? Right here? Yeah, the only place I placed glass. Below? Like here? That shouldn't make any difference. That was there last time too. Just a slab above. It wouldn't fit through if there was a slab above. Maybe because of the amethyst is in their head, they don't think they can pathfind. Well, then again, I mean, they can think they pathfind because they're literally trying to pathfind through it. I don't know, whatever it is, it stopped them from jumping, which kind of fixes all their problems. I mean, let's try removing some stuff. You're saying this glass here? How would that glass make a difference? Oh, they're jumping, huh? This glass makes a difference. Wait, what? No, they're still jumping. It's the amethyst, I'm guessing, that stops them from jumping. I see they're jumping in there, so it must be the amethyst. Yeah, let's put a bigger one in there. Idea is we're trying to hold them on the front side so they prevent other piglins from getting inside there, but it didn't work too well. Sometimes we're still getting like over 3 in there. I guess it depends how many are behind them pushing. Okay, I think that works. I'm not sure if a baby can get stuck in there. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter, but I think a baby could fit underneath there. I hit the piglet. Oh yeah, it can fit underneath there, okay. But it doesn't matter because the trapdoor opens upwards. Alrighty. Guys, I try to make it only have 1 at a time. Well, 1 at a time would be perfect, but before we had like unlimited, so now we're getting to like about 2 at a time, which is definitely much better. It might get to the point where it's just okay. I'm not counting the babies though. Hexy says you could kind of sort them if you put the cobwebs above the pistons with line block and cycle that piston. I'm not sure how that would help. Cycle a piston? I mean, a cobweb would help because what a cobweb would do is it would occupy a room so no other mob could sit in the cobweb because only one mob could sit in a cobweb at a time, pretty much. You do it right. But the problem is with cobwebs, you're working with babies. Remember, babies can always fit in the same room as a cobweb. Alternative, I would actually probably use powder snow. What I do is probably stick it like right here. But babies could get in there. Oh, it doesn't think it can. Really, I don't think it can cross it. Okay, what about that? Was scared of the powder snow? Last time it worked. Let's put down here. So you can kind of see how when it's slowly in the snow, like it could push other mobs from going inside. Cobweb would be even slower yet. The thing is, like, you can't keep them on one side of the cobweb. Cobweb under functional block or natural block? Natural. Very end. You can see how it's occupying it. Oh, I guess the other one could slip in there still somehow. Not sure how they did that. Huh. That's weird how they could slip in there. Thought that would hold them back. But it is always also quite slow. Because like a minecart's like 30 seconds and they're a lot bigger. I mean the piglins are bigger than minecart, so it's probably more like almost a minute for them to get through. And we want them every 6 seconds. You'd either have to have a lot of inventory here. Could work if you had enough piled up. So they're always going through. I think using minecarts. Yeah, I didn't want to use minecarts. The thing is, like, babies are part of the spawns, and I think they're like 1/5 of the spawns, so you really wouldn't, you don't want to destroy the babies because they're also useful. Having an extra pig in there isn't a problem. As long as more come after spawn, or like after spawn after it. I'm just trying to keep them so they're not all going in there at the same time, but it seems like they could just, like the way he phases right into the other one, like how is that possible? It's pushing forward and it just phases into them. Since we're dealing with babies, it's like so much more difficult. Like the baby could get pushed on the far side of the cobweb. We can't hold them as well. The trapdoor's not even doing anything right now. Supposed to be timing them. You'd have to move it downwards. Could work, but I don't think it's working better than not having the cobweb. Archie says, you sound tired. You're right. Well, I did record the video you see on my YouTube channel this morning. So I spent all this morning recording bits of it. Actually, I recorded it yesterday. And then also recorded today and edited it all today and put the video out today. Now I'm streaming. Alright guys, redeemed for me to be quiet for 2 minutes. Okay, go ahead and do that. I'll hop onto the testing server, see what everybody's up to. And start now. Okay. We have completed the 2 minutes. Quiet. Testing server wasn't updated yet, so I couldn't hop on it with this version. I went ahead and put my alt count back on the server so we can watch it working. Rick says, this is your monthly dose of subscription. Thanks so much, Rick, for coming in with the sub. I don't know why I didn't automatically announce it. Don't know how that works. It might take a few minutes or something to register. Oh, look at that. Speaking of it, come right through.
Your monthly dose of subscriptions.
Oh, thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. You're almost hitting half a year's worth of sub.
Hello, Raze. This is your monthly dose of subscriptions.
There you go. Bot's even willing to say it twice. So important. That's awesome, Rick. And I got the biddy badge and also the sub badge. So hopefully this makes it more consistent. So currently I don't have the data pack on, so I can't actually see if Piglin Heads are dropped. But they should be. Let's go ahead and let's watch it. I'll just see how well, like how consistent our Piglin's coming through with our new change here. We're using natural spawns. I got my alt on. The main idea is that there's at least one Piglin every 6 seconds. So like right now there's no piglin. So that's bad. So right there, none went through. So we actually lost a creeper there technically. That was because the little baby was jumping. But we can't. I haven't really figured out a solution to stop the babies from jumping. Well, suppose we could do is we could put other. Maybe we could stop them jumping. Oh, the adults are still jumping. I guess because we didn't put that we didn't put that thing back in. Maybe put that back in again and they'll stop jumping. Ooh. If not, I'll lower the trapdoor by 1. And then I'll put in a smaller amethyst so it'll catch the big ones and we'll catch the small piglins. That's kind of cool, Rick. You said it and then after a little bit, it worked. We should get some more piglins spawn in. Oh, there you go. Maybe we will try moving this all down again too. Because that might make a little bit of difference. We got 4 piglins in that bunch. Got 2 in this bunch. And we got another one. Up some more. Okay, one's being held back, which is perfect. Just in time for more to come through. That looks really good. Like, I really like it how we're at least splitting like one big group of spawns into 2 groups or even 3 groups in some cases. So now 3 went into a group, so we actually lost the potential there. Not jumping at least. What else could we do? I mean, what they could do is like try to make more collision there, so they're less likely to fall in. I mean, they're already colliding with piglin. I wonder what happens if we block this one. Because now I think they have to go down. I don't think it makes any difference. I think babies will get stuck on top again. No, babies don't. Oh yeah, because now the babies think they have to go underneath. Oh, so this one I don't think he can get through now. Right? I don't think it really makes any difference. Maybe. Kind of just saves the material a little bit. They think they have to go down and then back up over here. They don't think they have to jump because like there's like no way they would want to jump. Yeah, I don't know. What else? That looks pretty good. If we want to, we could try to place a block up in the air. Now I think I want to maybe compact it a little bit. We'll probably compact it a third time once we know what we're doing. But I just want to bring it down to the bottom of the world to see if it helps with spawns. And we can also move this stuff closer because right now we can bring a lot of this stuff upwards. These are pretty good spawns. What the heck's going on up there? Yeah, that was working really good. We'll bring it down. We'll have even better spawns stuff. So let's do. I'll cut this and I'll move it up. I don't know how close to move it. We'll try and move as close as possible without making it annoying to place in there. So let's grab this. Okay, then we'll want to save a portion of this. Probably maybe 6 blocks up. I get the top of that portal. Okay. We'll save this. Now we'll move it up till we get close to where they're dropping in. That looks fairly close. We'll give it a try. Okay, so now it's fairly close. We just need a place in our dropper, maybe. And then drop out. Oh, now we have carrots left. Grab some golden carrots. We lost my redstone here. This moves it up here, then this will power this. That. And we should probably move this whole thing down the floor. Well, let's just make sure it works. Fall in. They drop. They're given a carrot. Get pushed in. Looks pretty good. Okay. Looks like it's working. Let's move the whole thing down and see if we get some faster spawns. So save up to 37 above us. Be plenty high. And we'll save this. You save entities? No. And then we'll place this. Place this in the bedrock? See if this works. We'll fill from here. Here. Bedrock. Okay, we could even move that portal down by one. Like I said, we'll probably compact it again once we're like kind of certain what we're doing. Yeah, that's a bit lower. Should help with the mob spawns. Okay, let's destroy this. Oh, we got Hogland in there. And then we need to make sure this is converted to a wasteland. Or whatever it's called. We can use the new fill biome from here. To over here. Crimson Forest. A little bit too big. There. And you can see the mobs are actually despawning. So we don't actually have to kill the piglin or the zombified piglins. They just fall out of the despawn range. But we might have to move the player, the AFK player a little bit. So the piglins are going to be here. Oh, we lost our slime. Grab that. There's a block 36 above this, so that block here, here. That should work. Okay. And then, yeah, we want to stand. Ah. I'm gonna go up. TP. We could do set block here, 120, 7, and glass. Oh, 127 blocks above me is out of the world. Let me TP myself up there. Let's see what's going on. Okay, it might just barely be out of the world. Oh, it is, okay. Okay, so I guess our alt account is just fine sitting here. So the count should be sitting kind of like right above where they're going through the portal. That way they don't despawn. See if that works. So I guess it's a little bit over by 1. But see if this works. It looks like they are loading the overworld, but I think it is working. Sponsor looks pretty good. It should be faster. But Worshi coming in with the raid. Thanks for raiding. Welcome in. How was your stream? Also, Magic96 is in the chat. Yeah, I'm really proud. We overcame a lot of problems without having to use redstone. There's a shout out to Spurworshi. You eliminated 5/3 minutes of no talking as Gordy points why. You eliminated 5 and 3 minutes? No, I only ever added that 1 of no talking. It's actually somewhat recently, like only a couple months ago I added that 1 for no talking. There was never a 5 or 3 minute version. There's a 10 minutes of standing, and then there's what else? There's a 3 minutes worth of emotes only if you want that. But yeah, it looks like we're getting amazing spawns. It's actually so good that they're piling up there. This is actually really nice. This will really keep the simplicity of the farm. Wow. It is much faster just by moving it down. I'm really impressed. There's like always piglins there waiting, which is great. We don't have to worry about like physically holding piglins. We can just have them spawn in as fast as we need them. That is awesome. Let's see if there's still items in there. Yeah, there is. Okay. So, this is a T flip-flop here, so I might need to fix this T flip-flop. Should be sitting up like that. No. Oh, I guess it was right the way it was. Because it drops the item as they... Yeah, and then get an item, they go over here. Let's check out this side. So one of them has the item. That's all it takes. And they all end up down here. Carpets. Where do the carpets come from? Don't recall the carpets. Oh! That's just junk that came when we reloaded the structure block. Is that the right one? You tell I'm zoning out, guys. I wonder where they're hopping. I don't know if it makes much difference. It should be kind of low. Well, I guess there won't be too much low health because maybe we should make sure that there actually are low health. That when the charge creeper blows up, it actually does kill them. Yeah, it looks like they get one hit killed. Okay. I don't want to just bring creepers to Nether. Oh, I kind of discussed this earlier. It's not easier because when the creepers get moved over to the Nether dimension, there's a chance for them to despawn because if you're playing a multiplayer server, you can't be in both dimensions at the same time. So the creepers transitioning, it can despawn if someone else is in multiplayer in the other dimension, instantly despawn. Where the piglins, they don't despawn because they gave them carrots. And that's why, if you look in here, there's the golden carrots. So we give them golden carrots and then they die, we get the golden carrots back, and then we put them back on their side again. And that's why it's a lot easier, rather than having to name take every single creeper, we just give these guys one item. We can do it automatically without having a player do it. But you know, maybe in the future they'll make it so you can put name tags on using dispensers, but even then it's still not worth it because it's so much cheaper to make gold carrots and reuse them than one-time name tags. Yeah, I'm really impressed. I'm really happy how this turned out. We overcome a lot of different problems, stuff like that. What else? Let's see if that spider, we had that spider earlier in the stream down here. So we had a spider, yeah, spider was here like this. Spider got into there somehow. I guess we should just put in cactuses. Maybe a cactus down here. Cactus on both sides. Something like that, so we get rid of spiders. That might solve our problem. Do we have any overflow problems? Any backup? What is this? I was afraid of. Okay, what do we got? Oh yeah, so we got spider here. The spiders caused the problem. Woo! Look at that, guys. I should probably remove these. Look at all the creepers that were held up behind it. That's a lot of creepers. The farm isn't super fast for producing mobs down there, but it's good enough. Like the idea is there's a lot of time between lightning storms, so you shouldn't have to be too worried about making sure you get plenty of those mobs before time's up. Yeah, look at that. Got advancement. Well, I guess we can kind of watch it work now that we have creepers. Creepers come, they go down here. Clean it out a little bit. See what we're doing. Here they come. Oh, maybe the creepers were low health or something somehow. It might have been stuck in the water or something. I think cramming. Normally that wouldn't happen. Sweet, sweet deal. I love doing farms like this. This is probably up there, like maybe in the top 10 farms I've ever designed. The funnest ones to design. Like the farms that are fun to design for me are the ones that are challenging and have like multiple stages. Like the more stages it takes and stuff is just so much fun. Like designing a simple farm or a farm that does like one thing just isn't as fun as like very complex ones that take different challenging things to overcome and such like that. But yeah, I think like the Endstone farm, that was a lot of fun. The Beacon farm, they're all like farms that most people would never build, right? Like there's probably only a handful of people that have ever built those farms. Same for this one. This one, I'm guessing, you know, maybe like 100 people might build it or something. Maybe more. Maybe I underestimate how many people actually build my farms. Okay, I think we went through all the creepers. And controller's not showing up for you guys. There it goes. So, now like at this point, like it seems like everything's working, but then at this point, this is where you really have to like double up or double down, maybe double down and like really look for things that could be problematic. And when you get to this stage, you think like, oh, I'm almost done with the farm. I can show it pretty soon. It's like you're almost like just halfway when it comes to actually time spending on the farm. You need to look at really weird things like make sure the mobs never clog at the top. Make sure the minecarts always come back down again so we can recycle them. Like currently, see, like we ran out of minecarts. Like where did the minecarts go? Well, it's probably that last clogging that happened that got rid of them all of them. Make sure like, you know, spiders never get in here, cause problems. What else? Oh, I broke that. I broke the tripwire. That would explain why it's not working. I literally broke the tripwire without even thinking about it. Okay. Well, I'm going to put the cactus somewhere. I can't put it there. That breaks the tripwire. Let's put the next one over maybe. So I can't actually place it there because that block is there and the tripwire is on that block. Could make this hole smaller. I could make it like this. literally that to myself. Something like this. And then that way spiders can't get there in the first place. Right now I'm just letting the spiders like despawn or die to the cactus, which we don't have anymore. I guess, let me... Cactus, I mean, spiders can kind of sit there, mobs will go right through them. Hey Angry Bird, welcome in Benji. Also got Reverse here. Going really good. We overcome a lot of different problems, but I think that should stop the spider problem at least. See if it works. Yeah, it looks like it works. Okay, that's... There's like things I always forget, right? Like you got spawn-proof stuff and... Gotta make sure light's not getting in there. We did have a light problem, but I don't know. We didn't really find a solution to it. But it's not really a problem anymore now. For some reason I still think skylight's coming in here. I guess maybe I should turn it to daytime, then see if mobs don't spawn in or something. Because that probably would not be good. How can we do this? Can we do this? I can have my Alt AFK and then I can watch maybe. Time set noon. Weather clear. Okay. Put my Alt over here. Let's double check this, make sure it's working. BP ilt array. Whee! Question is, will mobs spawn? I don't see anything spawning. Like inside of here, it says the light level is 9 sky light level. It says 13 over here. Usually what I do is I try to figure out where the light level is coming from. So I move around. It says it's coming from this block down here. The block at my foot level. Like they're saying this block is letting light through. That's what it says. But then if I replace it, now it says no light's coming through that block. It's like, it's clearly a bug. I don't know what to say. Level 15. We're on which block? From this block. Replace it. Light level 0. Wow. Congratulations, Minecraft. You just realized the block isn't actually a light. So I don't know if there's like a... In the past, there used to be a program on MC Edit that used to, you could come in and just highlight everything and it would just fix all these light problems. But does anybody know if there's a way to fix it in vanilla Minecraft? Almost comical. Now it says light level. It says 15 right here at my feet. It says the floor is also made out of 15. Tell me the floor is made out of light. Guys, does it look like there's light on the floor to you guys? Does andesite typically produce light? I think the way I normally solve this is I fill it all in with light blocks or something, and then I remove it all or something. Is there any problem down here? Let me just check down here. Yeah, there's a problem down here too. Oh, did we get some mob spawning? Oh yeah, we got some mob spawning. Maybe it's not a problem. I still don't know why I think it's light here. So I guess mobs can actually spawn here, even though there's not a light level of 0. Light level of like 6 the lowest, 5. Okay. So skylight must not make a difference? I don't know. It must make a difference. Yeah, some mobs are spawning, definitely. So I guess if they're spawning, I won't worry about it. But I would like to fix it, though. I don't know if it's, like, messing with the actual spawns. I think what I want to do is fill this area in with maybe a type of glass. Not a type of glass that we're already using. Can I use this as a fill command? No, I can't. Need a lily pad, which are way down here. Actually, I think, whatever. We'll do it right here. We're gonna fill from here, and then we're gonna fill it over here. I should probably make a backup because I've accidentally messed this up before. You know me, guys. I've only filled in whole areas with stuff. Okay, we'll just make a backup of that, and then we will try. Hey, Adam, how goes it? Going good. Good for me. Made a lot of great accomplishments. Fill from there to here with. I'm gonna do blue glass, blue glass, blue stained glass. Blue glass. I'm gonna replace polished. Whoops. Oh. Try that again. Blue stained glass replace polished andesite. Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty. Actually, I could have just replaced it with that look-through glass. That called tinted. This a fish farm? No, this is the automatic mob head farm. Can't remember. Were you excited about the automatic mob head farm? Yeah, this looks so cool. Wish maybe I should just turn to tinted glass. Yeah, this one does creeper skeletons and zombie heads, and then we added addition, so it also does the new Piglin Heads too for 1.20. Okay, so let's go ahead and convert this back again. So now we're going to convert it to polished andesite. We're only going to replace the blue on no glass. No. Blue Stained glass. Okay. Did that fix our problem? No, it did not fix our problem. Well, next thing is to fill the whole thing in, fill the air gaps in. Fill it in with glowstone. Place air. And then we will put air and replace glowstone. That fixed the problem. Yeah, that for the most part fixed the problem. There's still some weird areas, but it's possible these areas are seeing light. So I guess we learned the fixing problem is just filling it with glowstone. That for the most part fixed it. Well, at least it looks better. It looks so strange when there's like, there's light coming through, and you're just like, did I accidentally make a hole in the side of the farm or something? There's light coming from here, but that's okay. Spawning platform isn't over there, it's over here. I guess technically there's a little bit of light coming through here. There's light level 1 there, light level 1. So maybe we could probably block a couple more lights. Maybe like here or something. Might fix the problem. Still says light level 1, or skylight of 1. Let's see where it's coming from. Coming down here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, here. Oh, it's coming through this glass one. Ah. Oh. How about we just do a stair there? Here, dolphin. Better not be stealing my... Last time the dolphins were stealing my minecarts. Minecarts were landing here as an item, and the dolphins are coming by stealing them. I watch you, dolphins. I know you're gonna try to take any items. Still says light level 1. Thing is, it could come from anything around this thing. They don't. How in the world is it getting to that thing? Oh, that thing is hurting it. I'm not too sure. Light's probably coming in from this level here, like right through here. Well, actually, it has to be fairly straight. Yeah, this looks fairly straight. Let's be straight on through there. So I think if we put anything in between this straight bit here, it should interrupt the light enough so that it has to go around, and then when it goes around, it'll decrease it. That's the idea, at least. How's our light level at 3 now? Or wait, is this coming from a different level? Oh, is the light actually coming from above? Wait, the light is going through the water, coming from over here, this way, and then, oh yeah, it's coming down here. Yeah, it's coming through here. The light's starting over, see, the closest the light is like right, it's actually fairly close. So how about we just replace some of these? The closest light's coming, I think, is like right here. It's coming right down through here, and then it's going in there. Oh, there's an actual witch. Cool. I think if we replace some of this, we should be able to stop the light from going through, maybe. Do this over here. Now that's this. Now coming from this one. Okay. Light level here is 3 still. Still coming from down here somewhere. Cool thing is you can actually like follow where it's going. Oh, it's coming through. Oh, it's coming through this thing. Okay. Let's put a dropper there instead of a composter. Ten, 11, 12, 13. It's going sideways. It's going over here. It's actually going into the water, which is pretty strange. Is there anything else we could do to stop light from going through there? I feel like there's an easier way to do this than trying to chase all those things down. It's coming through here. I mean, maybe we could just box it off here, kind of. Oh, it's also coming through here. Okay, well in that case, it's not really feasible to try to block it out because it's like literally coming through this hole here. So it's 10 there, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, it did lower it down. There was 3 here. Now it's only 1. I don't know if mobs could still spawn there. Problems? Are spiders a problem? Well, if they do that, it's kind of a problem when they do that. We could put cactuses in that wall there. That spider's kind of a problem. It kind of got stuck on there. But I don't know, most mobs get through. I don't know if we even really need these. Still light level 1 there. Briar says, what are you doing? We're making automatic creeper head, skeleton, skull, and zombie head farm, along with the new 1.20 Piglin Head farm. So at the moment, I'm just trying to. These are platforms that produce the initial mobs. Skeleton, creepers, zombies come from this platform. I was just trying to make sure the light level is not too high, otherwise mobs won't spawn on this. Yeah, it looks like it's just coming from this corner because this corner has this thing in it. I could move that. This hole here is letting light through. The light's coming from like right here, right? This is like the shortest route is. I guess I could just block this. Now the shortest route is here. Comes down then over. Actually might be good enough. Might stop the problem. No, it did not. Okay. Where is the light actually coming from? Oh, it's coming from this hole here. Oh, we can fix that. We could definitely fix that. Don't need those holes. Is this hole even needed? Oh, maybe that hole is needed. Okay. No, it's still a light level of 1 here. Where the heck is it coming from? Over here. Over here. Yeah, it's through this hole here. I mean, I could just do that, I think, and that would make it too far. Nope. Still coming from somewhere. Light level 13 here. Oh, because there's something above it. Okay. 15 over here. 13 over here. So I think if we block this one too. $13. Okay. Now it should be. Can I stand there? Still says light level. How is that possible? I know it's coming from somewhere else now. Where is it coming from? Coming from over here. Have fun following in this. Oh, it's coming from this tube here, actually. Wait, is there really? How could this be a light level of 15? That's like pretty much saying that there's no block above this. Oh, well now it changed. Wait, how can it change from a skylight of 14 to 15? I think this is just glitched out. You see, as I move up and down, it's changing from 14 to 15. Makes absolutely no sense. Hey, CJ. I think that just glitched. Does anybody know if there's a way to like kind of like refresh all the lights in the game to see what's actually a problem, not? I'll check these. Light level of 1 here. Level 0 here. So this is the light coming through the floor. That's coming from over here. Over here. Huh. Yeah, it's essentially coming through this hole here. I don't know if that's a problem or not. If it is, we should probably fix it. Does skylight affect mob spawning? I think it does. It's not nighttime. Like, mobs don't spawn on the surface if there's skylight there. I guess the main thing, we should just block all the light that's coming through if possible. Maybe we should turn that like that, and then maybe we should close that off. Just if there's any holes, we'll try to close them all off. I think that'll be the easiest way to overcome this problem. Oh, what did I destroy? Destroyed a random block. Oh, okay. Needed that block, I forgot. Destroy some redstone. Okay. And that destroyed something over here. We had a comparator here. I could probably move this somewhere else. See if we can do that maybe. Well, yeah. I think that might solve our problem overall. We'll move this out. 5-1. We'll have the comparator here. So that's outside, and then that goes into a block. That block is going to go through a slab here. Then these are going to be reversed. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Hey, Axolotl, welcome in. If you guys are new to the stream, be sure to hit that follow button. Okay, so now there shouldn't be really any light coming from those, at least. Still skylight 1 for that one. And skylight 0 there, as well as there. So I fixed this one at least. All good here. It's only like right here. Not even here or here. Just this very tip. That's coming from this bit here. It comes through there and it comes up this way, right? No, it goes through. Where does it come from? I can't see. I'm guessing it comes out this way. Why don't we just block this off? Well, you know, it still comes through there. Like it comes through like down here, right? Or could make this ledge bigger. Kind of crazy how far that light will go. And 12, 13, 12. Don't come from this way. Huh. Where does it go? 11. 12. What? 12 is inside the soul sand. Or no, is it inside the hopper? Oh, it's through the hopper. 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. That's going down through here and over there. Through there and going through this thing here. Which doesn't make a lot of sense because... Axel says, how's your day? Pretty busy. I got a new video out this morning about pre-release 1 and 2 for 1.20 and 1.19.3. Well, as talking about axolotls, not axolotls. Talking about archaeology and sniffers. How they might be together in a way. Okay, let's throw in some minecarts in here. There's a whole bunch of mods pile up. We'll see how well the minecarts handle picking them up. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not getting overwhelmed or anything. Let's check the top. Wow. Okay, so we did get some mobs that piled up. It might have been when I was doing something. It's hard to say. But this is the thing we have to watch out for. We don't want this to occur. It might have happened when I accidentally bumped that one. Let's turn on, we'll pretend a lightning storm comes, and then the machine should automatically... Oh, we still need a system to choose between piglins or no piglins. Maybe a switch or something. So if we don't want piglins, I think we just stop this little redstone piece here from going over. If we don't want piglins, we have to cut this redstone off. What's the easiest way to do that? I guess we just turn it on. Right? On? No. On means there's lightning. Well, we'll figure it out in a bit. So when it turns a lightning storm, weather, thunder, this is what happens. This thing starts to produce lightning and then up power. Comes up here, starts a clock up, which is going to start dropping mobs in pairs. Right here. Why is there piglins coming through? It shouldn't be. There's no one over there. Maybe they've just been piling up there. But then yeah, it drops pairs of mobs off. They fall down here. Charged creepers get ignited. We get mad at a skeleton and blow up. Then we should get heads. One of the zombies over there is holding a skeleton head. Okay, I think the piglin should have stopped, right? I think maybe carrots will come. Well, carrots probably come through at the very beginning, but then the carrots should stop too. Maybe we don't really have to worry about the piglin thing. Because, I mean, there will be a few carrots that come through. Because there's 15 seconds of maybe like 2 carrots would come through. But the carrots aren't really lost unless they happen to get exploded at the wrong time. I should probably clean these chests out to see if we... see what kind of junk we get through here. Skeleton. Definitely producing heads already. You get a head every single time. But you're actually going to get a lot of heads. People probably don't realize like how it really makes getting mob heads really easy. I mean, you have to still build this whole thing. I mean, I wouldn't say the thing's like easy to build. It's it's definitely not challenging to build. Like there's nothing, you don't have to get any kind of thing instead of any kind of weird thing for the most part. Well, I guess it's kind of challenging. You still gotta get like a skeleton up here. You have to get a witch up here. The golems you can build yourself. I mean, you could actually use your water elevator once you have the farm down there. You could once in a while get a witch. Might be kind of uncommon. It's probably definitely the hardest thing is the... But once you do get it set up, I mean... It is infinitely automatic for the mob heads. For the piglins, it's not infinitely automatic. But fairly simple to restart it. Okay, so... Did we go through all of them? Oh no, we got a whole bunch piled up. Oh. Impressive. All those mobs. It's supposed to be able to hold up to 80 of both mobs, so you can AFK and after one lightning storm, you can come back with 80 mob heads. Pretty cool. That's over a stack. But it'd be split between oh, there's a witch. Let's see how a witch works. Yeah, witch dies. It's gonna be split between the 3 types though. Yeah, definitely one of the funnest farms I've ever designed. Just so out there. I wish like the farms people enjoyed, like the useful farms were also the fun farms they designed. I mean, the thing is, like, people like to build farms that are simple and just get the job done kind of thing, right? And that's the thing, like, I designed a lot of simple farms that people use them all. And that's what people like. They like them because they're simple. But they're not very challenging to build, right? It's like they're simple. So they have to be simple to build at least. Sometimes I use complicated things, which are still easy to build. But for the most part, if you're making a farm simple and cheap, it's literally simple. Where something like this is more complicated, but it's definitely a lot funner. Anything else I need to pay attention to? Oh yeah, let's make a switch. Let's say if we want to switch from piglins to this row. So is there a way to stop this row from working? I guess we could just add in another gate there. If we do F3 plus I, and then we paste one in, but then we just change this to... We'll put a gate in there. Does that mess up stuff? Ooh, I want to rotate actually. Ah, whatever. Okay, let's change it. Gate facing east. Okay, so I think all we have to do is something like this. As long as that is closed. Actually, people probably don't want to access it from there. Let's put a block over here and a switch, because people are most likely to accidentally blow up creepers if they stand over there. Let's say you want the piglin thing to work. Then you have this normally like this. Yeah, and then hit the switch. Now after it cycles one time. Now it's ready for the piglins. So now you'd be AFKing in the nether and piglins would come through. I think that's simple way. Let's throw a sign on that thing. Simple way to switch. On, off, for general, mobs, first, piglins. Stuff like that. Wow, we're actually running on these mobs before these mobs. I suppose because I accidentally messed them up. Anything else? Anything else? We need to spawn-proof stuff. Make sure stuff is lit up. Make sure I got lights everywhere. Make sure this is all spawn-proof. Light. Got lights there. 2. Also using glass just to show it's easy to see. And I think it's spawn proof down here. Let's double check that. It changed some stuff. Good. Okay. Spawn proof the nether side. Don't want hoglins and stuff spawning on this. There. We'll probably compact this. And I guess we want stuff spawning on that. I mean, what could spawn on that? I guess a piglin could spawn on it. Not a bad thing, right? Actually, piglins could spawn on all of this, so that might not be a bad thing either. Just gotta be careful because the inside hoglins could spawn on it. Actually gets us a few more spawning spaces. Actually, probably best right there. Not sure. We could probably make this portal shorter too. I had the bigger portal because I thought, well, I might be able to compact it a bit more. Do I want to compact it today though? There's probably more stuff that I just don't quite realize. The thing is, like, you don't know what all needs to be fixed until you actually like start testing and stuff. You just kind of have to make small steps. When you ever see something that can be tweaked or something, you just fix it, and then pretty soon something else will pop up and you fix that. I mean, for the most part, I don't really see any big major problems. This part here might be the only part that I can really compact and simplify. Just simplify some of the redstone. Okay, let's bring our alt over. This is the top of the world. I think all should actually stand over here. Okay. Holy. All them guys are spawning in there. So right now they're dropping and then they're getting pushed in. So I think we could move the portal up closer to the top. There's still a ways. Like, I mean, we could literally probably put the piston like right underneath of this. So like, as soon as they go down a little bit, just enough so they clear it. I think might as well do that now. The portal would be like this, kind of. The portal would be in here. And then we'll have to rearrange some of this other stuff. I'm just wondering if I want to get this video out for like the Thanksgiving weekend, or do I want to hold it off for like Christmas? Probably want to hold it off for like Christmas because I want to do a good job at like, editing the video and stuff like that. I try to make it an interesting video to watch. Okay, let's throw in a light this up. So that's about as close as I want to get. Because now after that it drops down, then we push him in, and then the slime is going to be on top of this. That's okay. No, that's not quite right. Let's go backwards. Okay, we'll have to move that clock up probably. There's no reason for it to be that low, is there? Yeah. Okay, we still want this, so we can put this in here. Have a container. Then we'll pick up the loot. Comes through the portal. We'll then read the loot. Put it into a... read the loot. Okay, we gotta read not read the loot there, but read the loot there. Then that gets powered into a piston. Lowest we can move the piston is there. And it's gonna move up. That's gonna power another piston, which is gonna T-flip-flop that. Yeah, I think that has to move up one or two. I'm guessing that, like, I'm gonna imagine the bedrock's right underneath of this, so you don't have to put bedrock breaking. Everything else is pretty compact. So this has to get moved upwards. Let's try cloning this. There. To there. We'll paste it in. That pasted in with that block being here. Right there. Need to replace force. There. Guess I should use the move one. Now that should be just above the bedrock. All this would be gone. And then as soon as the power comes from that, the power is going to go to a block. I really don't like using these. Let's use... Where's the polish andesite? Oh, very organized. Goes up to that, then it eventually comes over to here, this piston here. Then we have some repeaters in there. Then power goes over there. We want to power that trapdoor, which is connected to the side, connected to this block here. And we also want to power the dropper. Oops, I think I can just power that all from one side. Yeah, let's put a target block in there. And that might work. Okay. Let's put the power source for this. Get started. See how the timings and stuff works. Has to be able to push and then push the piston. That looks fairly good. Yeah. You can see the piglins on the sides are despawning. The zombie piglins. Shouldn't matter which way they come from. They should all despawn. The trapdoor drops a carrot, and it pushes them at the same time. That looks really nice. Ugh. We haven't got a piglin in a little while. Oh, here they come. Oh, we had one spawn on top of that. Okay, let's fix that. Stop spawning there. Stop that. That. Well, wait. Why is that a observer? Or is that a? Why is that even there? That there. That. And we don't need that. I don't think. Don't need. Let's test out the zombie piglins. Zombie piglin. I'll just see how these work here. Should despawn once they fall a bit. Yeah. Perfect. Test out that. This is working good. The carrot's coming through. Oh, we haven't hooked up the carrot thing yet. Guess we just... Well, okay, we need it. This needs to go into something that moves up and down, which... has to be at least here. That has to move up and down here. And then... Oh, he actually spawned in there. Oh, okay, we could... oh yeah, how do we stop him spawning in there? I guess we could, forgot about that. Could put a boat in there. I'm in boat. Hopefully they don't get pulled into the boat. Okay, and then we also need to move this system up. That needs to be, this opens up to pick up items. And then we have a converter read this. Goes into a block. You want to use that block. Then it goes over here to that. When it locks it open. Ah. Wonder if that, what does that do? That's meant to be a bad idea. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Ah, okay. Opens it up. Lets them... The whole idea is they go through and then they load the overall chunks. So that's pretty good. And then... Can't remember which way is which. I think we want to actually flip this the other direction. And then right now it's actually... This is in the mode where you actually want piglins to do their thing. They should be dropping off carrots too. Yep. Okay. So I think we overcame... Look at that. Mob, yeah, actually spawned on the platform. That's pretty awesome. Can somebody get a clip of that, please? Somebody clip that, clip that, clip that. Get a clip of that and post it onto my Discord, please. That was pretty cool. We actually spawned right on the platform. That's exactly what we wanted. Get a few more extra spawning spaces. Wish there's a way that I could clip stuff. Everything else looks good. We got this T flip-flop here. They could put a chest here. Oh, they moved the chest so it's not near the functional stuff. If they want to, we can also put in more storage. Oh yeah, we also need to move this all down too, I forgot. Yeah, we could put in more carrots there. And yeah, this all looks good. Yeah, we can move it down like, how many blocks? 2 blocks? 3 blocks, actually. Move it 3 blocks, so that's on the bedrock. Everybody else should be good. Let's do that. And then it should be pretty much in its final resting ground. We just want to catch the bottom of this. Yeah, that's lined up perfectly. We'll copy that. We will save it. I probably want to save entities. We want to move this just slightly below the bedrock. And then we want to load it. There. I guess remove that. So now it's right on the bedrock. So we get it as low as possible. Actually, I could probably put this on the bedrock too. Put that on the bedrock. It would help. have to read this and then put it up here and then or around that. That'll work. I'm just gonna put it down here. This makes it a little bit easier for people to build. You don't have to build this extra stuff on there. So we have 8 of these. And then we read that, put that, change it to that block, and then we just route them around like that. Makes it a little bit nicer for building and survival. Okay, pretty much the same thing, just less blocks. Let me try moving some of this stuff around too. Try putting it here. And then let's try putting this here. And then that there. That slightly less redstone. We also don't need to have a special block there. We can any block. The small things, like a bit cheaper, not necessarily easier to build, but cheaper. Oh, we got the boat. We got a boat in the bloat. Okay, I should pick up this stuff. Slowing them down. A lot of junk up here. I should use on that. Yeah, guys, we got that nice and compact. Seems to be working nicely too. Should be given a carrot and drop through. Seemed like the amethyst is all what was needed to stop them from jumping. Don't really see anything problematic. We might lose a creeper here or there. That slow spawns or random spawns. Hey, Vectored. Says, how's the stream going? Going great. As we've managed to overcome a lot of problems that we had previous stream to do with like the whole piglin moving between dimensions thing. Let's check out the other side and see how that works. Well, let's just make sure. Need to make sure that nothing ends up in there. I guess nothing should. Watch this side now. Make sure we're not fighting the water. I guess if they're fighting the water, they come through so fast they just push each other through, so it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, I suppose they give the piglins the heads because their ears are floppy and it's kind of funny. Like their floppy ears is pretty funny. Let's clear these out, see what's going on. Everything over here I think is good. There's a little bit cumbersome switching. How'd that guy get there? A little bit cumbersome switching between the two modes. You just have to. Oh, are they coming through this? I killed by lightning. Okay, I don't really need this command block anymore. It just lets me know something's going on. Oh, I guess they do get kind of pushed about. So let's purposely make this smaller. Dang. No. No. Hitting all the wrong ones. Just want to try to block this off a little more. Hope you guys die from lightning or escaping. Okay, hopefully they don't end up over here. And everything else is good. Oh, ended up over there. Okay, we could fill that in. Should be fine. Oh, here comes the actual charged creeper. Watch it work. Piglin comes down, dies, and they would drop their heads. Apparently don't have the dad pack on, so you can't see it. You can see it's working for the other mob heads. Do zombified piglins still drop heads? No, they never dropped heads. It's only the piglins that now drop heads. Yeah, I got charged creeper spawn egg for testing, but actual creeper farms down there. You can see once in a while we are getting actual natural creepers that come in the farm. They're coming down here, you can see them. These are coming from the farm. You get hit by lightning, end up over here. We have to keep everything kind of far away because they do so much damage. Like the golems, even just a little bit closer, or if the mobs up here are just a little bit closer, they can take damage from it. So the whole idea is like you don't want to constantly be like repairing your iron golem. So we got it just far enough that it doesn't affect it. And I don't think the golem also never gets hit by arrows. I think we tested this world with speed. Data, get entity, this guy, health. Yeah, he still got 100 health, so he's not getting damaged by the creeper, the charge creeper, or the skeleton. I was able to come up with this setup here that doesn't actually use any water. It's 100%. Arrows always get caught there, or if they get through, they end up down on the bottom side here. Yeah, they do turn to zombified piglins, but they don't drop heads. The zombified piglins don't actually affect the farm, really. Because when they die, they don't have a chance of dropping heads. It's only the piglin that will have a 100% chance of dropping. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that needed for this farm. There's probably something I'm just overlooking. What I'll probably do is just continue like testing it, like running it for long periods of time and stuff, just to see. One thing I haven't tested to make sure we get 100% of our minecarts back. It's supposed to be 80 minecarts in here, and then it's supposed to always be 80 minecarts. Like there's no, shouldn't be any chance of losing any or anything like that. But yeah, you can see this farm is working down here. It's spawning and stuff. Creeper farm. Here are the supposed to be scaring those creepers or cat. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Creeper not moving. Moved a little bit. There it goes. Cool. So I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll just AFK this. I'll probably just first test out just the overworld ones, and then maybe I'll run it again just with the piglin ones, and we'll see. Make sure everything's working properly, like the chunk loading's working. Seems like chunk loading's working. There might be a slight problem. I think when I unloaded chunks and loaded up, there's a chance the trident goes through the lightning rod. So it's possible I could do something to stop that. Yeah, I named the cats. I don't know. I don't know why I named the cats. Can't remember. That was a long time ago. Like I said, that creeper farm setup there is from my same setup as my copper farm. My redstone-less copper farm. Did you kill the piglins before turning into... Yeah. Yeah, they got 15 seconds, so when they come out of here, they only need to use that 15 seconds to travel down there. So let's see if any come through. So one comes through. You can see like, and within like 2 seconds, they're already down here. And then every 6 seconds, creepers are coming down. That means if it doesn't kill the first time, another creeper come down and just kill it. But there's plenty of time for them to... that to occur. How did that get up there? What? Maybe... I don't know. Maybe it got squished or something? Yeah, there's so many piglins coming through. We only need actually one, and that's why I only give carrots to one of them. All the rest can despawn if they're multiplayer. But yeah, I'm really impressed by this farm. I love kind of like designing farms from complete scratch. So I can simplify them and overcome problems that I might have had in like my previous version. But sometimes I find out that, you know, my previous version was better or was good enough. Okay, so I can turn that. Nice, nice, nice. So I think I'll probably, like I said, run this more, and then maybe I'll work on the video, get it out like by Christmas time or something. Because I would like to try and make more entertaining videos. Like, I might put 100 hours into designing this or something. And then I put out the video, and the video, I just don't put that much time into the video. I'm just like, okay, maybe I'll put like 10 hours into the video. People are like, oh, this thing is really cool, but you just don't present it in such a way that makes it interesting. So I might try to do one of those videos where like I show the progress of me overcoming problems, because people seem to like that. Creepers in water. There's water in there. Yeah, Mountain, you can. You watch my YouTube videos, talk about it. Oh, here comes a real creeper. That's another thing. I do need to get the data pack onto this world. We tried doing it like what was it, last Wednesday stream? We tried getting the data pack on, and I didn't have any luck. I mean, I did it before and it worked, but this time I tried it and it didn't work. You can look it up on my YouTube channel. You do exclamation mark infotest, the title. What does it say in the title? Title. There you go. So click that link there. That video will show you what the Piglin Heads look like. Yeah, my YouTube video is there in the chat. Oh. Maybe I should try to move that data pack over. Okay, let's first get my alt off the world. And then also disconnect this account. Okay, now we have to open up NPT Explorer. Where to sort these? Oh, maybe we could search for it. The world is called Auto Head. I guess we should make a copy of the farm in case I mess up. We'll name Auto Head Mob Farm Piglin. See if it'll let me rename it. It did. Okay, let's also rename it here. Add the word Piglin into it. Piglin. Okay. Do I update the? I want to update the snapshot server. So sad. I wonder if I could pull up something else. Suppose I could. We could just open this world, I guess. Here, I'll just run the mangrove auto tree farm. You guys can watch that while I do this more technical thing. Oh, that is the first time it's ever blown up. How did that happen? Because I think because I loaded the. Well, I guess we're not going to watch that. Maybe it's because I updated snapshots or something. All the times I loaded and unloaded that, I've never seen that where you see that where two TNT came in right after each other. Might also been because I switched out viewing distances. I have a backup of this. I'll grab that. Called 19 Farms. We got one right here. I was in snapshots. Loaded a couple, about a month ago. Hopefully it doesn't blow up twice. I do have another backup just in case, but kind of annoying. Okay, so this is back before I added some other stuff. Okay, tree farm's right there. It's not blowing up yet. It is loaded. Okay. Didn't blow up. Okay. Make sure that's all stocked up. So I'll let you guys watch that. And then on the other side of the screen, I will do this. Okay. So, refresh it. So it has the proper names for everything. I'm looking for the the world called Automob Head. Automob Head. Looking for this one. So this one we want to have the new. Is it data pack? No, it's under level dat. And then it's right here, data pack. Data pack. We got 2 enabled. We got vanilla as well as crafting. But we also got the bundles up. They're disabled. How do we enable these? Can we just like open these up? No, we can't. Can I just move them? Maybe I could just move them from. Oh, can I not move more than one? Yeah, let's just cut that one out and let's put it over here. Paste. Oh, okay. Maybe that works. Okay, we'll try that. Save that. I'll open it up over here just in case it doesn't work. I want to open up this one. We'll see if it works or not. Oh, I should also made a backup of the ruler. Do that before I forget. Okay. So check, we just open up our inventory, look at the signs, and no. See, we got the same signs here. We don't have the new one. So why? Does anybody know why that is? Reload. Data pack. List. Available. No more data packs available. What? Enabled. Have a logical crafting. Well, I don't know why it's not working. Anybody know in chat why? I thought that's what we did last time. I mean, I'll eventually have to get that to working because I want to show it actually producing Piglin Heads. You can see the data packs. I moved the 1.21 down here, so it should be there, right? But when I open it up, is this the right one? Auto Piglin Farm, yeah. Like it shows there, it just doesn't show up here though. Nothing to do about resource packs, right? Data pack. Data pack. Enable. There's nothing to enable. Disable. 2 to disable. There's a list. Nella. Other one's also list. Enabled. Doesn't even show the other one. Well, I don't know what to say. Only thing I really know about data packs. Reload things. Vector said, just got back from watching YouTube video. What are we trying to do? I'm trying to get the data pack that's used to give you the new 1.20 stuff into my old world. So if you use NBT Explorer, there's a thing called Update 1.20. and it's under data packs. You typically can't use it, but then if you move it into the enabled data packs, you're supposed to be able to use it. But I had to get, like, I did this before and it worked. So I don't know why it's not working now. I'm probably doing something wrong. Or maybe they changed something since then. 1.44 snapshots. So if we go into here, here. We go to data packs. There's 2. Oh, it says they're actually disabled. Okay, well maybe it's not this row. Let's try a different one. Try 42 snapshot. Oh, these are also disabled. Huh. About just 42. Yeah, so these are all enabled. They're right there. They're all right there. Maybe I should just copy this whole thing over. I don't want to clone it. I want to copy it. Copy. Go back down to this one. Make sure we leave this world. And then let's delete. I want to delete it. Delete that. Click this one and we'll paste it. Now it's there. I mean, it looks pretty much just copied, just like the other one. I'll hit save. Have it come over here. I don't know if you have to restart Minecraft. I wouldn't think you have to restart Minecraft. Would you have to restart Minecraft? I don't think so. Anyways, come in here and click Piglin. Where's the Piglin one? Oh, was I opening the wrong Piglin one? It's supposed to be this Piglin one. Oh, hopefully it works. Open that up. Nope, still not there. Reload. Signs are not there. Nothing's there. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Maybe there is something that stops you from doing that anymore. We could try restarting Minecraft. But then again, this Minecraft's still running. Oh. Oh, okay. Minecraft crashed. Start again. Try again. In this Piglin world. Nope. Still nothing. Well, I'm gonna have to try to get someone else to help me with that. Maybe I put a message out. On my Discord. See if I can answer it. We'll ask on my Discord, does anyone know how to take an old world and get the new 1.20 thing in it? Try that NBT. Explore or but no luck. Yeah, if any of you guys know, let me know in Discord. You guys could message me there. Make sure you guys follow me on my other social links. They're in the chat there and on the screen. We're gonna find somebody to raid. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. So stick around so we can raid as a big party. Always fun to do that. A lot of people playing Minecraft today. Who should we raid? Lots of people play Minecraft. Let's see, what's Kim and Jax doing? I like they're playing a Minecraft map. Oh, they're making a Minecraft map. Ah, okay. Okay, we'll see. We'll raid Kim and Jax and see what they're up to. Maybe they'll explain. Like, I know Kim does a lot of building, but she never normally does building on stream. She used to do it really, really long time ago. A couple years ago, she used to do that. But, like, it just doesn't get as many views. Like, just like me, right? Building on stream just doesn't get that many views on Twitch. But for me, it makes sense because either way I'm going to do the building. Either do building with you guys watching or no one watching. It's kind of fun to do with you guys. So we'll raid Kim and Jax. She'll explain her whole map making thing and building process, and she's trying to make the Stray game, which is like about a cat that helps people or something. So we're gonna raid Kimajax. As always, when we go over there with the raid, make sure to copy that raid message you see there in chat, and drop it and paste it into Kim's chat once we hop in with the raid. As always, also throw in some cool hype emotes. Here are ones you got. Here are a little extra hype with that.